Yes, happy Friday. Tastes like victory. Get your mug for our friends down at Teespring below. Yeah, that's right. Green Bay tears. This mug's going to be overflow once the Vikings move on to the wild card round. And then the Packers like, oh no, oh no, oh no. We're going to have to play the NFC title game at Lambeau. How embarrassing that will be. It will be an ass whooping of biblical proportions. Then the Vikings go from Lambeau down to Miami, win the Super Bowl. Everything's great. But we're getting ahead of ourselves as the Vikings are 8-point underdogs as they head down to New Orleans, looking to take a huge dump in the Saints jambalaya. Here are 5 keys to make sure that the Vikings add a 4th ingredient to the Holy Trinity. Just a big, fat deuce. Yeah, culinary and poop references right here on the channel. Also, subscribe. Come along for daily Vikings takes, as well as those things. Sure, why not? Also, the Drone Zone, that like is already in. Helps new people find the show. We are fired up. Help the channel grow. Let's get over 20K, then 30K, then 90K, then whatever. So, into the 5 keys. Well, before that, like we mentioned earlier this week, I think Mike Zimmer really is coaching for a job. Because if they really show up and they turn in a deuce as opposed to dropping a deuce on the Saints, it's going to be a bad look, because then in the 2 biggest games of the season, week 16 against the Packers Monday night, and then in the playoffs, you constantly just pooping yourself. And then also remember all the way back to the NFC title game, 38-7 against the Eagles. Mike Zimmer, what's going on with you in big-time games? A lot of talent on this roster. How come you, because you were the head coach, you don't get them to show up in big games? It's tough. All right, so here we go, 5 keys. Numero uno, shut down Michael Thomas. Yeah, we talked about it all week. He is the NFL record-setting wide receiver, led the league in receptions as well as receiving yards. He's wide receiver 1 in the NFL, just slightly above Olabisi Johnson. I get it. Fully understand that he will get his, except you have to make him work for every single inch that you got. Our plan, and then what we just put out there, put Holton Hill or Jaron Kearse right up in his grill, belt buckle every single time, press man at the line every single down, just beat him up all game, never let him get a free release, try and disrupt that timing with 13 and number 9, and then have a babysitter bracket over the top, preferably Anthony Harris, because Drew Brees is going to get frustrated. Brees like, I can't get the ball to my only good receiver. And then he's going to serve one up because Drew Brees is still a gunslinger at heart. Anthony Harris is going to pick that off, run back for a touchdown. There you go. So shut down 13, shut down the passing game, and you're going to have a chance to thrive down in NOLA. Next up, key number 2. So after you shut down Michael Thomas, contain ALVIN KAMARA, because ALVIN KAMARA is like a mini-me Dalvin Cook. Like if Dalvin is Yoda, KAMARA is baby Yoda. Yeah, and he's great between the tackles, but also he's even more dangerous as a receiver. And the key is to have Kendricks somewhat healthy. Now, I think it is smart to have him rest as much as possible. He sat week 17 and also has been out of practice, which is fine. But Kendricks is having an all-pro type year. You need him back again. And also, if you're beating down Thomas, KAMARA is the only other option. And just having 54 chase around 41 all freaking day, shutting things down in coverage. We need that. I love it. I want it. Next up, number 3, CORRAL Cameron Jordan. Yeah, like the only decent defensive piece that the Saints have. Great. And Cameron Jordan plays about 80% of his snaps on the left side of that defense. Meaning, man-child Brian O'Neill, second-year right tackle for the Minnesota Vikings, is going to have to step up his game. 75, having a very solid second season. Borderline Pro Bowl snub, in my opinion. And I think he's really growing into his role in a scheme that's perfectly tailored for him. So O'Neill needs to show the son of Vikings legend Steve Jordan the what, for, and why is. That's right. It's weird to be relying on a Vikings number 75. Yeah, memories. Next up, number 4. Key for the Vikings to win down in New Orleans. Let DALVIN loose. And getting back to playing Vikings football. That's right. DALVIN, first team All-Pro running back this year for a reason, as well as allegedly as healthy as he can be. We'll see how those shoulders and chest and whatever. DALVIN, where does it hurt? Like right here-ish. And if he's as healthy as he can be, hopefully he can be back to being the best running back in the NFL, has been all year. Get back to outside zone, running back screens, play action, Stefanski, get your head out of your ass, son. Shoot. And then DALVIN just needs to go down there, put up 100 on the scoreboard at least, as well as probably 2 touchdowns, a fistful of catches as well. Just have the game of his life in the biggest stage of his life to this point. Lastly, key number 5. We know what it is. GOODKIRK needs to show up. Yeah, hostile territory, playoff game. It is at noon on Sunday, so we got that going for us. But, Kirk never won a playoff game. He's only been to one. Didn't do great the first time, but no excuses. I mean, this is why you paid Cousins the big bucks. Come in here and perform well in high leverage spots like this. Thielen and Cook are back. The game will be in your hands. Media and fans are back to being mean. Use it. Channel it. Angry Kirk is actually good Kirk. So you also need about 2 or 3 of those perfect dime pieces that we know that number 8 is capable of. Probably just a deep moonshot to number 14, Stephon Diggs, getting loose behind coverage. PJ Williams, whatever Williams, Marcus Williams. I don't care whatever Williams. Yeah, number 14 is going to get behind you. Oh, you got bad memories. It's okay. That's exactly what's going to happen. So I'm fired up. Prediction time. It's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm going to smash the over at 49.5. I think the Vikings easily cover the 8 points, as well as win outright, 38-35. Dan Bailey kicks a game-winning field goal as time expires. Kirk Cousins get them in position to do it. Redemption down in New Orleans, Superdome. Then we're on to Santa Clara. Let's get it done against the 1 seed. All right, your thoughts. What are your keys? Let us know in the comment section below. Let's go. Also, subscribe for daily Vikings takes. You want to support the work, pull us up in the Venmo. It's Friday. I know y'all got paid. Come on. As well as give us a follow on social media as well. But the next time, Skull, production value.